matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. EA Sports College football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Coach Loxley told me just a few moments ago they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Cornhuskers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, maybe.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Not a lot of room to field this one. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick give. It's Howard. Knocked down immediately.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Some misdirection with the counter.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They're all over it. Knocked down after a Pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Rush is on. Out wide left, it's Danzy. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Terrapins will try to move the chains on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense, whether it's the option or whether it's conventional. They've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. 2nd and long here. Tight end now in motion. Quick give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers have moved it inside the 20. Hands it off. Sweet cut there. Touchdown, Husker! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Pulls it, fired complete. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Churns into the pile. Steamrolls his way ahead. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give is to Williams.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Here comes the heat. Quick catch. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw one first. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Terrapins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Keeps it himself. The pitch. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. That pass is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball.
Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Maryland! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in a shorter period of time in that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. On the return, it's Nelson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for running room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On the stop.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Drops back on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pick off! What a play by this defense! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Still looking to his right. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play called defensively.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to run it. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. Extending the play. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. And the Huskers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Under pressure, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Oh, and he just dropped it. So close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Swats it away.
And that's a long way to throw the football. When you throw that comeback, it's all the way out wide. Nice job by the corner seeing it. The receiver looks like he's running a vertical route, but then sets it down. He stays right there with him, breaks on the football, and swats it down.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Off play action on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Second and long here. motion from the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Huskers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. All bottled up, and now the ball is free. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. There he goes. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8. The Cornhuskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Back's got it, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Long way to go on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Complete to the left. Gets away from one. He's got space. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Handoff again. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Hauls it in. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down.
Makes the grab in their space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll set up to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely perfect. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Rolled into enemy territory and all the way to the 44-yard line. The Huskers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Open on the right side, that's Smith. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Cornhuskers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Now on the move. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Down to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the West Virginia Mountaineers. And it's Kansas State looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in College Park. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but they all...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Motion from the back. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's got him in the flat. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hits inside. It's Howard. Great work to make the play in the backfield, and it puts them right back where they started this series. It's 3rd and 10. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Turning it on. Really nice nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. The Huskers are marching down the field. They'll run it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Might as well run him again. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Wide open spaces. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. From the gun, running back on the move. There's some room, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. From the gun, it's Howard. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snaps it in the shotgun. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked.
Got to make the play on 4th. Dumps it to the back. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. They get him on the ground. The 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover has given this offense a great shot. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box, because
going downfield for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Maryland! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Bringing it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. The offense has been really productive both ways, both scoring and giving up the ball, David.
Yeah, the boomer-bust offense is not good. Like, we have to take care of the football. It's a premium to take care of the football. Every time you've taken care of it, Palmer, you've driven down the field and had successful drives.
I didn't have this on my bingo card, I'll be honest. Turning the ball over this much and still having to lead, but their defense and special teams have done their part. Offensively now, just do your job, and you're probably pulling away in this one.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now they'll run the draw. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on second down. Hand it to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Second and long here. The give. Breaks the tackle. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. They turn to the passing game on third and short. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. It's been hard enough to slow down these guys on this drive. Now the penalty gives them another 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is Smith. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The give to the left. There he goes. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Buying time to his right. Unleashes one. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great place to start for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Hauls it in. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The ride. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Terrapin sideline, I can see a development situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Got his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Right at the line. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Offense has it with really good field position. working the ground game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Nebraska! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wide receiver going in motion. They want that clock to run. He's got enough. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Huskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the big fella. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, looking for a man. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Makes a catch. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Howard. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Look out! Just got rid of that one.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Makes the grab. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. The give. Oh, he's got some space. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of